My name is Tyler. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Macquarie Group Ltd. They are long on AMC stock. And if you guys are unfamiliar what Macquarie, excuse me, that is how it's pronounced, Group Ltd. If you guys are unaware, this is the group or the fund where a top analyst came out and downgraded AMC stock from a neutral to underperform and gave AMC a $6 price target, meaning an 87% decline from its current prices. Now, we're going to get into what they did say. If you guys are unfamiliar of this, this is why we did drop 8% on Wednesday, but coming to find out, doing some due diligence, they are actually long on AMC stock and have increased their position by over 600% in the last quarter. So raises some red flags. We're going to talk about potentially what is going on. So drop that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you guys will be notified when these videos are uploaded. So let's get into what this analyst did say about AMC. And this article did come out today. It says, analyst defends AMC stock downgrade that has the apes up in arms. The AMC apes were quick to shred the downgrade of their favorite company on Twitter from Macquarie analyst Chad Bainan on Wednesday, a move that wiped away 7.3% from the stock price. A day later, Bainan is standing by his call because, well, the fundamentals warrant a more bearish stance. A more bearish stance, maybe, that could be an argument, but an 87% decline, that is not being a little bit more bearish. That is being just ridiculous. That is flat out lying. That really just raised a flag in my head when I heard that, because no valuation, or I should say metric of valuation to value a stock, could come up with a $6 share price on AMC stock. That is laughable. Now he says, in quotes, it has been a pretty difficult time to cover AMC, Bainan said Thursday on Yahoo Finance Live. In quotes, the AMC story is really momentum and technically driven, and a lot of the leaders of this AMC following have highlighted this is a really good time from a technical standpoint. A lot of people are calling for a breakout. Some believe that the stock can go to 100, some believe it can go to 100,000. Bainan isn't on board with either of those price targets. The analyst slashed his rating to underperform from neutral on AMC. Bainan didn't pull out any punches on what fair value should be for AMC. $6 a share, or more than 80% from the current levels. Absolutely ridiculous. No value of way to value a stock could come out to $6 on AMC stock. So it says the downgrade reflects two important considerations by Bainan, an admitted movie buff. First, box office receipts will continue to be lackluster due to the ongoing Rona pandemic. And two, AMC's fundamentals stink and will remain stinky amid those sluggish box office receipts. In quotes, looking forward, fundamentals are nowhere near where shares are trading, given the company carried deferred rent of $420 million Q2 2021, in addition to its annual rent expense of $1 billion. Normalized maintenance capex is negative $140 million, and annual interest is $420 million. Overall, we do not see the company generating positive free cash flow until 2023, and believe there are other ways to own the theater space, Bainan wrote in the note to clients. Now, let's get into their actual position, which raises some red flags. So, let's first talk about how much their portfolio is worth. It's worth $121,763,003,000. So yes, their AMC position, which we'll talk about in just 1 second, is very small relative to their overall portfolio size. But really, the percentage change here, 618.21% position change to the upside. That is very interesting. Average share price, $33.47. Shares, 11,204. Like I said, shares change the percentage, 618.21%. A very large percentage change to a stock that you think is going to drop 87% in value. Value change, dollar amount, almost $4 million. Portfolio allocation, very, very small. Cost basis, yeah, none of that stuff is important. But overall, to increase your position 618.21% shows that you'd be bullish on the stock, right? At least that's what their 13F filing is saying. Now, we don't know necessarily if this is just a hedge against a short position because they do not have to report the short positions on the 13F filing. So we will never likely know that information. They probably won't disclose if they do have a short position on AMC, but I would argue that they don't. A better right tinfoil hat theory here is they are probably being paid to say this because their portfolio is so big. It really wouldn't hurt them all too much if they did lose out on some of their actual long positioning, their 11,204 shares. But why would you say this with a long position? Tinfoil hat. Like I said, it's probably because they are being paid by somebody somewhere to put out this information. Or another theory is whenever we see these articles, right, these downgrades come out, think back to Iceberg Research. Yes, you have a very red day the day that it comes out. Iceberg Research, we dropped like over 10%. Wednesday, when this came out, we dropped about 8%, including after hours. But on the other hand of that, after you do see these reports and downgrades come out, or short reports come out, you tend to see the stock actually bounce back a lot more than we did fall. So those are the two running theories that are going through my head here. None of them really make a lot of sense. None of it makes a lot of sense, but I would just discredit this whole thing if you really are concerned about what this analyst is saying. Really try to crunch the numbers. Free cash flow positive metric ways of valuing a stock is what I like to do. From my calculations and my valuations, AMC could reasonably be valued at about $30 per share. You could go a little bit more conservative, say $25 per share, but that is a reasonable valuation for the stock. Now, we all do know this, they short squeeze trade, so that doesn't matter as much. It's better to be seeing the fundamentals getting a lot better. Now, Adam Aron himself, he did say they will be free cash flow positive by their estimations by the end of this year, if not the first quarter of 2021, as long as the pandemic does stay under control. So they are saying by 2023, they will be free cash flow positive, but the leaders of the company are saying by the end of this year, by the first quarter of 2022 at the latest. And so all in all, guys, I just want to bring you guys this information. Take this how you want. I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial planner or your dad, so ultimately come to your own conclusions. But drop that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the 4 links linked down below in the description. There is a link for the buy and sell alerts. Just over the last week alone, the profits on the trades that we have been making would have covered that cost for over a year alone. So check that out. Free Discord link for AMC, link for public, get up to $70 in your choice free stock. It only takes about 3 minutes time to receive that free stock. No need to link a bank account or deposit a single dollar to receive that free stock. So check that out. Also a link for Webull, deposit $100, get 4 free stocks, each of them potentially worth up to $2,400 a piece. Yes, they use payment for order flow, not nearly as much as Robinhood. So between the two, I think Webull is a better choice overall, a better broker in my personal opinion. But there is a setting in Webull where you can turn off the availability for Webull to lend your shares out to hedge funds, institutions, or other brokerages. So that is why I do have all of those 4 links. Definitely check them out. But I do want to say I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for the support on this channel. It really means a lot to me. So that is all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.